It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time to get into the latest episode of Ready to Love. Jesus. I'm just a little bit upset. Oprah, Tommy, all of you over there at the OWN network. Why is this show going on hiatus until the summer? Why are we going on break to the summer and we left off on another cliffhanger? Like, why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Let me see. I feel like I'm too close. Okay, that's better. I felt like I was like, in everybody's face. Okay. So I don't know why I left off on a cliffhanger, but here we go because last week left off on another cliffhanger. I can tell you right now, what do y'all mean by summer? Because I don't even think it turns spring until March 21st, 22nd. What do you mean we got to wait till this summer? I'm going to lose interest. I'm going to forget about these people. It's so many other shows coming out in between now and this summer. Are we really going to care about Ready to Love Philly? It already took y'all 2 years to come back with this. Anyway, let's get into this next episode because you all know I'm catching up on videos tonight. Y'all know the spew. You know it. I've been working overtime on my real job. I really need to reach out to people who need me to do their taxes because I just don't have time. Like, I really have been working overtime. I brought my work computer home. So that's why I'm really late with the videos because sometimes I just don't have time to watch the show until the weekend. But anyway, y'all don't care nothing about that. We catching up. 2 girls had to go home, 2 ladies. I could have guessed that they were going to keep Sahara for the dramatics of it all, but Sahara could have went home. Like, Kobe and Rocky went home. I thought Kobe had a few connections with a few other people. Nobody seems to really want Sahara. And I feel like oh boy, who is the firefighter, only wants Sahara around as a vote. Like, so he could say he got somebody else in his top spot that may be voting for him to stay around. Like I said, y'all could have binged. Y'all could have, instead of waiting till this summer, y'all could have released all the rest of these episodes, put it on the Oprah Winfrey platform, Peacock, wherever you want to go. And we could have watched all this because I'm not going to care come this summer. But anyway, Kobe and Rocky are gone. Sahara is here. Sahara is talking to oh boy, who is the firefighter. Forgive me if I don't remember people's names. I ain't take any notes and I don't forgot his name. But oh boy is trying to tell Sahara, about what's going on and that she's still ready for love. And she's like, shit, I guess I'm still ready for love, but I'm tired of people saying all that. Look, I understood where Sahara was coming from. And again, she's one of them no filter type of people that I'm used to. So the way she talks to people, I'm kind of used to it. So I can see how it's very abrasive in your face. But she just ain't putting no sugar on her emotions. Like, this is the second week in a row y'all told me you had to sit me down and tell me about myself and that I'm almost not ready to love, but I done slid by somebody else. I understood Sahara when she said, I just don't want to talk about this anymore. Like, I'm ready to go home. I don't want to make TV anymore. We can still chat, text, talk on the phone, go on a little date, whatever you want to do. But I just don't want to talk anymore. She was in her feelings. And people are allowed to feel whatever they want to feel. I would feel some kind of way too if every time, people know when it's time to go in the vault with Tommy. People know after you come out the vault, if I'm caught up on a date, it's probably because I'm not ready to love and I got to listen to this BS. And so I understood Sahara's mindset. Like, I mean, I made it. I'm still ready to love, but I'm tired of y'all telling me you don't understand the way I talk. You don't understand the way I move. I'm too harsh. I'm too this. That's why I feel like y'all should have just let her go the first round. I don't know why y'all hold on to people just to play with their feelings when you know you don't want them. Nobody wants Sahara, and that's not saying that nobody wants Sahara, but no one on this cast is very clear does not have a connection with Sahara. So just let her go instead of stringing her along. And then when she's upset because she got hear all this negative stuff about herself. She's upset and she doesn't want to talk. Now you rethinking, well, I don't think I want to date her. No, maybe I don't want to date you because you don't understand space. You rather me sit here and be angry and continue this conversation when I might end up snapping off on you. And I'm trying not to do that because I understand you're just the messenger. People need to understand when people say, I need a minute, I need a break, to give them that minute or that break, it has nothing to do with you. She's protecting her peace and she's trying not to cuss you out. I don't know. But they could have let go of Sahara and maybe kept Kobe because I think more people had a connection with Kobe and nobody but the firefighter. I think they kept Sahara just because of how, is his name Fritz? And the others were kind of making some kind of alliance to get her out, and he called them out about it, him and Frisco. And so I think they kept her for that reason. But whatever, let's move on. It is now the ladies' turn to be in the vault, and Tommy says it's time to check out your number twos. It's time to take your number twos on a date. And boy, do some of these people go out on some dates. I'm kind of confused with the editing because Sahara had this moment at the beginning of the show, but then we didn't see her again to the end, which, i.e., to me means, why is she here? And I'm not saying this out of any disrespect to Sahara because I actually like her and I feel like I understand her, but it's like, why is she like, why y'all holding on to Sahara to get these reactions, to get her upset, to get her to act out on camera for your ratings, but not because she really has anybody that she wants to date. And then the other girl, who I guess her number one is Jay. I can't remember her name either, but she's a beautiful young lady. She reminds me of Tay, but I know it's not Tay. We didn't see her go out on a date either, but we saw Tay go out on 2 dates. Do they not have number twos? I guess not, because old girl think Jay is her boyfriend. Anyway, the first date I recall is Tay with Naheem. The 5 kids with 3 baby mamas, and one of them have drama. I ain't never gonna get over that. Look. People could have been in their playboy, player, whatever phase it was, and he created these children, broken households. You know, not everyone is continuously in the same headspace. So maybe Naeem may have matured and he might be an excellent father and he's managing these 3 women with these 5 children amazingly. I don't know if I would want to be bothered, but somebody, I mean, hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, people find love in all different phases and places of life, and no one's life is perfect. No one's life is perfect. So maybe Naeem might be a really nice guy and women might want to give him a chance. Because Tay, I'm just confused on what Tay wants, because she's pausing on Frisco a little bit because he don't have his financials together. He's living in a house, in a room. He doesn't have a car. So it's a pause. He's not stable. But then Naeem is stable because he owns a gym and he got his financials together. But I would think all his money is going out on child support to these 3 women and these 5 kids. And when is he going to have time to be with you if he's this amazing father that's always with his children and taking care of his children? It's no way. It's like, Tay, I don't understand what you want. And for me, if I was a woman, I could see if I had children and I didn't want any more children, I might could do a Naeem because we both got our kids and we just gonna blended family this thing out. But Tay is someone who doesn't have children. And as a woman who doesn't have children, I would have a pause for a man who has already created 3 broken families. Because to me, that's a pattern. and he about to come over here and create another one. Because Tay, I think you want a marriage, and I think you will want children with the man that wants to stay in your household. I don't think you just want a child. So it's like, Tay, what do you really want? Because I would have pause for both men, but she had a nice date with Naeem. She was bigging him up, and they was rubbing each other. Well, they weren't rubbing each other's feet, but they were being intimate. They were body parts were touching. Like she had her feet in his lap. I don't think she rubbed his feet, but they were close. They were drinking wine, and it seems like they had a really good time. I'm just saying, Tay, sometimes it's okay to be like, my man ain't here. I don't understand why y'all can find problems with every other man on this cast, but the man who has 5 children and 3 baby mothers and was honest enough to say one of the baby mamas is giving me drama, which means it's one baby mama that's not going to be here for you. I don't understand why y'all still playing this man face. Is it the bun? Is it the bun? Tell you like it, I love it. Good luck. Good luck. Don't let him play. Good luck, girl. Tay also had a date with Frisco, and they had another heart to heart, and they talked about his childhood and how it was hard for him growing up. And I think Tay just has a soft spot for everybody, and maybe, I don't know. I mean, Tay, it's some other men that on this cast that I think had a shit together and not so much baggage. I just don't see it for your number 1 and your number 2. Not with you. Now, like I said, there could, if for a woman that already has children and does not want any more children, Naeem could be a perfect fit because you ain't got to worry about him getting you pregnant and running off on you. Y'all could just blend it out, whatever. I don't know who want to put up with Frisco, but it's somebody for everybody. But let's move on. Who else had a date? I believe her name is Deandra, the female firefighter. I'm really gonna forget everybody's name if I gotta wait till this summer to review this show again. Like, this is pissing me off. I'm gonna have to text Kamisha and be like, Kamisha, what's going on? Why is the show on a break to this summer? I'm gonna have to text Kamisha. But anyway, Deandra had a date with Hussein. They went horseback riding, and let me tell y'all something. You couldn't pay me to get on no horse. I did it one time. My granny took me, and she took all the grandkids horseback riding. We were children, and I don't know why I got the frisky horse, and that horse bucked me off of him, and I hit that ground, and it was like, don't cry. You got to get right back on the horse. You can't. If you don't get back on, you're gonna forever be scared. And guess what? I'm forever scared because he ain't about to buck me off twice. My mama gave me good sense. So horseback riding would never be a date for me, but they went horseback riding. Look, I just kind of feel like maybe they weren't feeling each other because the conversation was unreasonable to me. This lady is a firefighter. What do you mean she needs to make herself available for her man during the day? This lady's job is more important. Not saying that she's better than anybody, but she's what they call an essential worker. When it's a snowstorm or an ice storm and everybody else gets called off work and they got to sit their ass in the house to not be on the roads, firefighters, police officers, doctors, nurses are essential workers. Their jobs are more important because they're helping people. What do you mean she needs to be available for her man via the phone call? And it's just like sitting in the office. No, it's not. No, it is not. I ain't seen a firefighter that carry their cell phone on them while they out there fighting fires and be like, oh, hold on, let me put this hose down. What's up, babe? What you need? Please. That sounds very irrational. If you were the vice president of the United States, yes, I would expect that you may not be able to answer a phone call from your spouse every once in a while because you're in a critical meeting. There are some jobs that are more important than others. Not saying that that person is more important, but some jobs are more. Now, at my job, I can't just be sitting on the phone gossiping all day, but I do have an office job. And if my husband calls or texts me, I do have the luxury of having my phone and being able to say, hey, babe, what's up? What you need? And it's a quick 2-minute conversation on what's needed. And then we let that go, or a quick text. But I thought what he was talking about was really irrational. And yes, we ain't gonna work. You need you a good old office worker, somebody who can have a cell phone next to their desk, or you can ring up their desk phone if you need to play around on the phone. I don't know why you need to talk that much during the day anyway. You supposed to be working. If it ain't no critical emergency, what we ain't got to do all that talking on the phone. Anyway, moving on. Who else went on a date? Angela went out on a date with Eddie, and I think Eddie was one of her tops. But I don't forgot that fast why Eddie and Angela are no longer seeing it for each other. They were talking about his drinking and his partying. Hell, I don't care. Angela, it's so many people that have already seen what they don't want. I don't see anybody that's seeing what they do want. I know Rose went out on a date with Fritz. Rose. I like you, girl. And everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everything is not for everybody. But I don't understand the logic of, I'd rather adopt a baby with some DNA and from some people that I know absolutely nothing about. I don't know how this going to turn out and what it's going to turn into. Over if I can afford it, have a surrogate with my DNA, with my partner. Either way, you getting a baby that somebody else is carrying. You aren't carrying the baby. If it was an adopted baby or a surrogate baby, it's not going to be in your uterus. So I don't understand the logic of ain't nobody gonna be carrying my baby, but I'll take the baby you didn't carry it over here. I don't understand the logic. I don't, but people are allowed to feel how they want to feel. She wrote Fritz off because he's open to surrogacy. Ma'am, you're writing a man off before you even know if you can get pregnant by him or not. It's not like a doctor said you were barren. And I condolences, or I feel sorry that you had those miscarriages. That's very unfortunate. But who's to say you can't have another baby? Like, you're jumping to an extreme when you haven't even got to the rational yet. You haven't even seen if he want to take you out on a date yet. Like, you asked him out on this date. Have you all even exchanged phone numbers? And you're already like, he want a surrogate? No, absolutely not. All right, Rose. I think Coley and what is her name? Coley. It was somebody else. Whoever got into Fritz with that polygamy and they didn't learn how to see what hashtags he followed, I think they soured his dating pool, like, because it's very clear the women talk and everybody knows about the polygamy and and the hashtag of it all. Again, I don't even know how you can tell what people hashtags people following, but whatever. I think it kind of ruined him amongst the ladies, and you can go. We ain't got to wait till this summer to figure out Fritz going home. But anyway, last and definitely not least, we have the nudist with Frisco. I don't judge people. If you're a nudist, that's your business. That's your business. But just because Tommy did say this is your journey, and I guess if you want to know if people down with you, you got to pull it all out. I just felt like it was distasteful. It felt thirsty to me. It felt like I'm leading with my body. Banging body though, girl. The body is banging. I ain't got nothing negative to say about what you got underneath your clothes. It looks amazing. But it feels thirsty that this is your very first date with Frisco. This is your very first date with him, and you're completely nude. I mean, she ain't having a thong, a panty, a bra. You could have got a nice little. We done seen. I hate that lady outfits. I hate everything she wears. Everything she wears screams thirst. It screams my body is all I have to offer. And then it also gives me the type that you get mad when men only want to fuck you and leave, but you're only showing them what you're showing that your body is all you have to offer. And I'm not saying that it is, but that's what you're putting on the plates to me. I thought it was very distasteful to be completely nude in front of this man that you know absolutely nothing about. Absolutely nothing about. But to each their own. And what man ain't gonna be down for it? What man? I mean, he wasn't out there slanging his thing around for you. He at least had some shorts on. You could at least had a panty on. I could have understand you just want to show your titties off, but you were showing him everything. I ain't like it, and that's just my opinion. I did not like it. But anyway, I was wondering, I said, well, I wonder what Tay gonna say when she find this out. And I guess we gotta wait to this summer to see the confrontation of Tay and Frisco. Cause Frisco not her man. Frisco is not her man, and he's just a man. He sees some titties and some ass. He gonna paint on it. He gonna paint on it. So I could see if that was her man, and he'd be like, you know, I got a deep connection with Tay. Can you put that up? Can you close up your robe? I don't feel comfortable. But that ain't his girlfriend. So we just gonna have to see how that play out. Tay did see a little bit taken aback in the vault when they discussed Frisco. I think she was more taken aback that she thought she was getting a deeper level of Frisco, like learning about his childhood traumas and things like that, the relationship he had with his parents and stuff like that. I think when I believe her name is Shanice. I think her name is Shanice. I think when Shanice was in the vault talking about the same conversations Frisco was having with Tay with Shanice, she was like, oh, they went on a date. They got deep. Oh, she wasn't just showing her titties. They was really talking. So I think she was more taken aback by that because I think Tay thinks she has the deeper version of Frisco. Sorry for you, girl. Hey, Mari. I'll still watch, but disappointed they're on a break. We were just getting right. We were just getting into it. And don't get me started because I'm pissed off about the summer. I'm pissed off about the summer. Summertime is when we be popping it and dropping it and we be outside having fun. We ain't got time to be seeing if they found love or not. Anyway, the bottoms this week are Eddie and Fritz. People don't think Eddie can go beneath the surface. People, the same thing they said about Coley. People think he cute, he fine. Why was Angela mad at Eddie? I can't remember what conversation they had that turned her off. Oh, is Eddie the one that want his wife to be cooking and cleaning and working? Like, I think he was irrational in his thoughts of what he thought the gender roles should be. And they were given this narrative that he still likes to party. He be out in the streets drinking and partying like oh boy last season who was the manager of a nightclub. And he almost called himself. He was like, shit, I ain't been drunk on this show. I guess he still gets drunk, but just not on this show. I like Eddie. Y'all gonna take all the cute guys away. Anyway, it's between Eddie and Fritz, and we gotta wait till this summer, and we gotta wait and see if I'm gonna be in town because I don't really plan on being in town this summer. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to get to somebody beach, somebody swimming pool. I'm trying to have fun this summer. Oh, that's what it was, Mari, the male friend. Angela has a male friend that she refuses to get rid of. And that's the insecurity of your man, because I don't have problems with having male or female friends, vice versa. Um, it is a blurred line if you have slept with them in the past. You be like, that's your friend, but y'all was having sex. I don't know. And some people have dated and realized a relationship ain't gonna work, but we could be really cool friends. I don't know. I feel like that's an insecurity. And if you that insecure, yeah, I'm not dropping my friends for you. Mm-mm. Because see, I'll drop my friends for you, and then you turn out to not be shit, and now I don't have a man or a friend. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're not doing that. Yeah. I think he's a lot younger than you too, Angela. So just move on. I don't think nobody here for you, because I think Eddie was your last choice. You better get to moving around, girl. You better get to moving around. But yeah, I agree. Fritz will be going home when we get back from the summer break, whatever it's called, the spring break. I'm really pissed off about it, but it's time to talk about the challenge in Survivor. I will be talking about that next, and then I'm going to be relaxing because, like I said, I have been working all weekend and I need a few hours of relaxation so I can pick back up the work week on tomorrow. So, with that being said, please like this video. If you're in the rewatch gang, get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this past episode. Can we really even talk about it? Because we don't know who went home. And let me know what you think about this damn summer break. I'm pissed. I might even have to send an email to the Oprah Winfrey Network because I'm really pissed off about it. But anyway, I can't even see y'all next week for the next episode. I mean, come back for the Atlanta. What they call the never ever Mets is coming back. I mean, I guess we'll talk about that. I guess now I can finally get into Family or Fiance because I have been slacking on Family or Fiance. It's just hard. It's just hard to watch all this TV. But since Ready to Love off, I guess we'll be back for Family or Fiance. So let's get into that. I'll catch you in a few minutes for Survivor and the challenge. And we'll see each other sometime this summer for us, see if these people found love. And now we know they ain't found no damn love. Just go ahead and get episodes. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.